Hello and welcome back. In today's video, I'm here to talk about the next 5 league games for Luton. Now, we do have an international break coming up. Before that international break, we do have 3 league games, and then the other 2 is after that international break, of course. The next 5 games for Luton go like this: Burnley away, Cardiff away, Middlesbrough at home, Hull away, and Leeds United at home. 3 away games and 2 home games. But we are playing against teams that are at the top end of the championship with Burnley and Leeds and Middlesbrough. But we're also playing against teams that are around us in the championship table. Games where, on paper, if Luton really want to stay up in the championship, we've got to go to these places away from home and grind out a result and get the 3 points. Cardiff and Hull. But first, let's talk about the first game which we've got coming up, and that's against Burnley away from home. Burnley, tough place to go. They're the one team that haven't lost at home yet this season, and they love defending. If you ask me right now, would I take a point? 100% I would take a point before a ball is kicked. Burnley are going to go for it. They are a side that's pushing for those automatic spots. They are competing alongside Sheffield United for that 2nd place. I believe Leeds have won the league, so it's between Sheffield United and Burnley to compete for that 2nd spot. So Burnley will come at us. And you know what I would like Luton to do? Just counter-attack. Put 11 players behind the ball, because Burnley do struggle to score goals. Yes, they scored 4 goals against Sheffield Wednesday recently, but what Burnley like to do, they like to invite pressure and then counter-attack teams. So let's not be front-footed ourselves. I know we need to win games of football, but let's manage the game properly. Burnley would want us to come at them, so why not flip it, let them come at us, and let's see if we can counter-attack them and get a goal on the break. We've seen a lot of teams do it against us over the years, so let's start doing it against other teams. A counter-attacking goal like we did against Portsmouth would do nicely against Burnley. Now, we do go into this game against Burnley with some confidence, especially after winning against Portsmouth. So a defeat against Burnley, I don't want that to knock the confidence from us, especially how we've got to play a massive game against Cardiff a couple of days after. This Burnley team is not the same Burnley team which we played at the start of the season. After we played against them, where they beat us at home, their squad pretty much got dismantled. Lots of players left the football club. So I would say this is going to be a completely different type of game to the one we saw at the start of the season. Our away form does need to improve. And if you cast your mind back to the season where Nathan Jones came back and kept us up in the championship, we had to go to Leeds. And we went to Leeds and got a point. So if we can do it then, why can't we do it now? Moving on to Cardiff away, this is the one. If we've got any desire in staying up in the championship this season, we have got to go to Cardiff and get the 3 points. That for me would be a statement result if we can go to Cardiff and get the 3 points. We've won against Cardiff already this season. Cardiff for me are a side that do lack goals. Callum Robinson is their top goal scorer with 12 goals, but apart from him, all the other players are on 3 or 4 goals. So if we can keep Callum Robinson quiet and also their creative player in Ruben Colwill, then we stand a chance in getting a result. I don't think the Cardiff squad is as good as ours, and on paper, if you was to compare it, I do think we have a better squad. In fact, I do think we've got a much better squad than the teams around us in the championship, but we're just not proving it. I believe if we get our act together, I think we can overtake Cardiff in the league, and I do think Cardiff could be one of the teams that gets relegated from the championship. So after playing those back-to-back away games, we are at home against Middlesbrough. Now, I want revenge from when they beat us 5-1. Up until Middlesbrough's first goal, I thought we were the better side, but then once they got that goal, we lost the confidence, our heads dropped, and that kept happening under Rob Edwards. For some weird reason, their away form is better than their home form. They've had an awful run of form recently, but Michael Carrick looks like he has turned things around as I'm recording this video. They've got back-to-back wins. They are pushing for those playoff positions, so they are going to come at us at home. But we love big games at Luton. We love to, play against the very best, and we like to put a good account of ourselves in front of the home fans. So hopefully, against a side that's winning to attack, we can be really creative and don't be as physical as we have been against the teams around us in the championship. Let's play pretty similar to how we did against Sheffield United, and play the ball on the ground and try and open teams up. But the problem with Luton is we haven't been scoring goals. In this particular game against Middlesbrough, I don't want us to panic too much. If they go 1-0 up, stay calm and get back into the game. Middlesbrough have proven on more than one occasion this year that they can't hold on to a lead. So the pressure will get to them. As long as we do what we need to do, pile on that pressure when we need to do it, we can get back into the game. So we need to make sure that we stay calm if we do go 1-0 down. So after those 3 games, we then do have an international break. Hopefully we go into that international break on good form and also go into it with no injuries, and hopefully after the international break we don't have any new injuries. After international break we play Hull City away from home, and as I'm recording this video, Hull have got the worst home form in the Championship. They just don't know how to win at home, so it's a good opportunity for Luton to improve this away form. If we can go to Cardiff and pick up 3 points and also go to Burnley and get a draw, I would have a lot of confidence going into that whole game and being able to grind out a result. We've done it before. I go back to that season where Nathan Jones kept us up. Lawalawa scored that goal from outside the box. So we have gone to Hull before and got a result when we needed to. So we can do it again. History can repeat itself. Last time we did play against Hull though, I didn't think they were a bad side. They definitely lacked a lot of quality in front of goal, and that's kind of continued really since the new manager has arrived. They're not good at finishing chances, but they did have a really good January transfer window, and that did give them some confidence. They got a really big win against Sheffield United away from home, but they haven't quite clicked as I thought they would do. They might click in the next couple of games, but they're still struggling to win games of football, and they are still catchable as I'm recording this video. And the 5th game which we've got to play is against Leeds United. It's a massive one. Leeds will want to win, of course, because they want to secure the Championship title as soon as possible. It would be typical Luton to go to Hull and lose away from home, but then manage to beat Leeds at home. Football is just weird when it comes to certain results like that. For some weird reason, you back yourself to beat the teams around you, but then when you're playing against a side that you've got no chance in winning against, you manage to walk away with the 3 points. That could happen. It would be typical Luton to win against Leeds but lose against Hull. Leeds for me don't have many weaknesses, and you know what I would do? I'll pile on the pressure on their goalkeeper. For me, he is error prone, and if Leeds do not win promotion, and I would say this would be a massive surprise if they don't, it'd be because of their goalkeeper. He is very error prone, so that's who I would target in this game. Leeds for me have a never give up attitude, and that's very important, so we've got to watch out for that, because if we are at any point in the game winning, they are going to come for us. You look at the game against Sheffield United, they got the equaliser late on and they thought, no, actually, we can push on even more here and get the winner. And that's exactly what they did. We've got to watch out for that. That winning mentality in that Leeds squad is pretty much there. So how many points do I think we can pick up in these next 5 games? They are 5 massive games. We need to, I believe, get at least 7. We need to start winning more games of football. The win against Portsmouth, I'm hoping, builds some confidence. It starts a good run of momentum, a good run of form, and we can go into that international break on good form, come out of it with a couple of players returning back from injury, and then really push on. Matt Bloomfield, at every club he's been at, starts very slow. It's carried on here, but it normally does pick up, and hopefully it has picked up now and we can get more wins and we can climb out of the bottom 3. Cardiff and Hull, you can't afford to lose those 2 games. You've got to get something. You've got to get positive results. But it's better to do it against teams around you in the Championship table, and you can climb above them. So let me know what you think down in the comment section of today's video. How many points do you think Luton can get in the next 5 games? Drop a like on today's video as well. Let me know if you've got any other thoughts down below. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. If you'd like to become a member of my channel, the link is in the description below. I'm also live streaming on Tuesday. Hull play Plymouth on Tuesday night, so I will be watching that game. It will be a live watch along stream, so if you are about Tuesday evening, make sure you come and join us and have a good chat. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.